Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I am promoting students' creative abilities through writing this school year with my product. With my new product, the Creative Wacky Writing Book. This is a brand new launch I'm coming out with. This took me a really long time, but I think you guys are absolutely going to love what is inside and what it's going to do for your students. Before we begin, hello, welcome back. My name is Bree if you're new here. On my channel, I talk all about education, lifestyle, and teaching so you can live your life teaching and live a high vibe life. Before I get into the product, I do want to make some tiny announcements. First of all, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I put out new content every single week. Second, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, link down below at High Vibe Teaching. Third, I have a podcast. It's called the High Vibe Teaching Podcast, and it is a self-development podcast for teachers. We have so much fun over there. If you love podcasts or are new to listening to podcasts, I highly recommend listening to the High Vibe Teaching Podcast. Fourth, if you are interested in new product launches that I come out with and you like my content, please sign up for my email list, link down below. I will send you an email every time I create new products, anything that I think will help you live a high vibe life. And lastly, if you are interested in the High Vibe Teaching Book Club and community, the link will be linked down below. It is opening very soon, but if you're listening to this in the future, it's probably already opened. I highly encourage you to join. We read one self-development book a month. We have an awesome community where we can all stick together and become high vibe. All right, first I do want to talk to you guys about what the product is and why I decided to create the product. So one of my favorite things to teach is writing. If you are new here, maybe you don't know that I have created a giant writing pack. It is my absolute favorite thing to teach is writing. I have two videos, they'll be linked down below, about how I teach writing and how I truly really enjoy how I teach writing. It is so effortless, so easy, and just so much fun. Why I created this product is because I have realized that some of my students really suffer from creativity, or they don't know how to be creative and they don't know what creative means. They have a hard time thinking outside the box, especially when we do narrative writing. Even if we do opinion writing or informational writing, expository writing, they still struggle with being creative and what creative means. I read an article recently how it's really becoming an issue with the creative aspect in schools, just because the article was saying how we spend so much time with academic heavy content and not enough time with creative activities. So I created this creative writing book. Now this is a creative wacky writing book, and this is to help you teach your students how to be creative, and just it gives students a place to be wacky and weird and their authentic selves. If you look through these pages, which we're going to get into in a little bit, I really talked a lot about becoming and finding your true authentic self, and I think students are excellent at that as long as they have space to do it. This gives space for students to be wacky, weird, and their authentic self. This product will be linked down below, and I think you guys are absolutely going to love it. Just writing is my favorite, and I think you guys can see that. As you can see here, this is the cover of the book, and in the product I give directions on how to prep this. And what I did was I printed this out on cardstock for the cover, and this is where students are going to first do their creative work. They're going to design and color in this entire book, or the cover of this book. They're going to color in the wacky writing pages, and they're going to write their name any way they want. The back I also put onto cardstock, and my printer messed up a little bit on this last page. Very end of the year, the students are going to write all about, or doodle all about, what they have learned about themselves and creativity in general. They're gonna jot it all down, but that's gonna be at the end of the year. So how I prep this is, it is a double-sided workbook where students are going to work on this every single day. Maybe not every day, but whenever you guys have time. Whenever there's a blank spot, I mean, we're teachers, so we know sometimes we have 10 minutes, 15 minutes to kill, and we want our students to do something creative and fun and just enriches them. This is perfect. this is gonna get that job done. Throughout the book, there are activities. They all have a page number, which is really easy for students to turn to. And I just printed the pages out double-sided. And I used a coil machine. If you guys do not have a coil machine, I bought one on Amazon. It wasn't too terribly expensive. A lot of schools have them in the teacher's lounge already, but if you don't, I highly recommend just buying one because you can prep this. It was so easy and it didn't take long at all. And it's really kind of satisfying to punch and combine this into a book. So when I was creating this, I thought, how am I going to organize this activity to where it's structured, nice and clean for the teacher, for you, so you don't have to worry about it and there's really no prep into implementing this every single day in the classroom. So I created an interactive Google slide to assist you with this practice. I highly, highly encourage you, and I said this in the product when you purchase, that you go over every single rule in this slide. So when you guys purchase the product, the PDF and this interactive Google slide will be in a folder in your Google Drive. So it's right there. It's not going to get erased. It'll be there for you forever unless you want to delete it. And also, if you guys didn't know this, every time I update a product after you purchase, it's a free update for the rest of your life, or for the rest of the product's life. When you guys open this Google slide, please make sure it's in present mode because that's the most important part. Otherwise, the links won't work. So I thought of the idea of Wacky writing time every single day or whenever needed for about 10 to 15 minutes a day, or however long you guys have. So I created this Google slide. It's interactive. You can click on it, and what I do is I'm going to display this on the front of the classroom on my whiteboard, my giant whiteboard, or my giant projector, whatever you guys use, my smartboard. And what I recommend doing is, before you even start this Wacky writing packet or book, to go over the rules of Wacky writing time. And these are so important because students need to know these rules in order to really embrace their creativity with this booklet and with the time in class. So Wacky writing time, there are 4 rules that students need to follow. When your class is familiar with this, I always will leave this up just to give a reminder of rules, but each rule is clickable except for this 4th rule. Rule 1, 2, and 3 is clickable, so if you tap on it, it gives more information for the students, just in case there needs to be a review. So rule number 1 is to work fast and think less. So what that means is the goal is for the students to uncover their creative power. They need to work quickly and not think about it. If they're stuck, answer the question out loud or write the words as art, so like bubble letters and whatever works best for you. The second rule is no judgment zone, and try your best with each page. If it's terrible, that's okay. We don't have to like everything we create. The point is to try new things and try to be creative. Just to try our best, that's the point. And rule number 3, feelings are your friend. So emotion is what creating is all about. If you feel a strong emotion while working, think and ask yourself why. Use that emotion to help you create. I would really spend probably 1 to 2 days going over these rules and really helping students identify what that means. What does it mean to work fast and think less? What does it mean not to judge yourself? I really think it's important when implementing this product because that's what we want. We want our students to be creative and not be afraid to be creative. It's the point. Rule number 4 is to work until the timer goes off. I have added in a 15-minute timer to this product. Now what you can do is, let's say you only want to work for 7 minutes. Just click on this timer and drag it till it says 7 minutes. And students work until the time goes off. When the time goes off, that is when the students are going to stop working. The point is for students to be creative. I'm not grading this as a teacher. This is for the kids. This is not for me. This is for the students to just brain dump and be weird and funny and crazy all on paper. It's not for me. This is for the kids. So let's just turn it to a random page, or let's go to the first page because this first page is really fun. So on page number 1, it says, you are home relaxing on the couch after an action-packed day at school. You hear your doorbell ring and go to answer. As you open the door, a bear in a tuxedo asks you to use your bathroom. You let the bear inside because you know the pain of needing to go to the bathroom so badly. After you let the bear in, he heads straight to your refrigerator and he starts to eat all your food. What do you do? Fill the page with whatever comes to your mind. Dump your brain out on this page. Drawings or incomplete thoughts will work. The goal of this page is to work fast and have fun. Work until time goes out. Go, go, go. So students are just gonna brain dump everything here on what they would do. It's gonna be crazy, wacky, weird, but that is the point. All right, you guys, so that is my product. I hope you guys love it. I know I will love it. It has 77 activities. So if you guys would love more packed into this book, let me know. I could create more, of course, but just let me know. I think this is a lot of fun and it's really gonna help your kids be creative. It's gonna help you enjoy teaching more, in my opinion, because I also love to have students share their answers whenever it's a good time to share answers. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And some of the activities, students are gonna research some answers. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys are really gonna like it for your kids. There's activities like this as well. It's just so much fun. All right, you guys, what do you think? Do you like this product? Are you gonna purchase? It will be linked down below in my TPT store. Please let me know what you guys think. This is one of my favorite activities I've ever made. I think you guys are going to love it. And just thank you guys so much for listening to this video. I will catch you guys next week, and I hope everyone's having a fabulous high vibe day, high vibe life, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.